Welcome back to Master Your Glass. I'm your host, Livio, and today, well, we're working out of my work bar, and so if the studio looks a little bit different, that is why. But today I have a really exciting drink that I want to bring you, and it's called the Lloyd Royale, and it's probably one of the oldest grappa cocktails that I've ever seen. Now, I have been asked so many times for classic Italian grappa cocktails. Well, this episode will address it. This cocktail here was found in a 1936 cocktail book called Mille Misture, 1000 Cocktails. It was during the fascist era of Italy where the word cocktail was not allowed to be used, so that's how we know the era of this cocktail as well. What I've done here is I've added ice into my shaker tin. I'm going to go ahead and ice up my cocktail glass as well, just like so. Now, what's really important here is how I'm going to treat the lemon, because I'm going to use it for a couple of things. So I'm going to scoot these over, and right over here, I'm going to put up my board. I've got a nice lemon, and I'm going to go ahead and worry about the garnish first. So I'm going to create a nice, large zest. Okay, now so you don't have to wait for me later, I'm gonna just go ahead and trim this now, even though I don't need it immediately. But I got my cutting board up, might as well get this all out of the way. All right, beautiful little zest there. All right, we're gonna set this down over here, and we're gonna start making the drink. This drink here, which was actually common at the time, had grappa and cognac in it. Why? Because the grappa alone was too rough, and the cognac, of course, was too fragrant and floral. So a really good combination or a blend of both was great. It starts with 1.5 ounces or 45 milliliters of grappa. And in this case here, I am using Nonino Merlot grappa, made with the Merlot grape. To that, I'm going to add a 1/2 ounce of Remy 1738 cognac, just like so. Okay, it's going to be nice and boozy, because the next ingredient I'm going to add is a 1/2 ounce of Luxardo Maraschino. It'll give a little bit of that floral, honey, a little bit of nutty notes from the flavors of this liqueur, just like that. By the way, I brought you a grappa drink, so if you're enjoying, please do give me a like and comment below. Classic grappa cocktail from the 1930s. So now that lemon that I have, that I previously took the zest from, I am cutting it in half, and I'm gonna go ahead and use 1 ounce of it, or 30 milliliters, to put right inside of this drink. And there we go. Okay, so quick recap. 1.5 ounces of grappa, a 1/2 ounce of cognac, a 1/2 ounce of Luxardo Maraschino, 1 full ounce of lemon, and now it's time to add the Orgeat syrup. Yes, back then they were using Orgeat syrup. I'm gonna use Liquid Alchemist here, and I think this here is going to be kind of the adjusting factor. I'm going to start with 1/2, which is what the ingredient called for, but before I commit to putting this away, I'm going to give this drink a little taste. Okay, let's just see. Oh yeah, this is going to be a delicious drink. Set that there. And then the last thing that went inside of this drink was 2 dashes of orange bitters. This dasher is kind of a little slow, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 3rd one. Never hurts. Alrighty, let's get rid of the ice and give this drink a shake. Okay, Like I said, the book that this cocktail was in was written by Elvezio Grassi, and it's called Mille Misture, unfindable book. I have a newer version from the 1950s, but this drink here was in the 1936 version. Now, I don't have to fine strain, but I've got the fine mesh strainer here, so why not? Clean this up a little bit, just like that. Okay, last but not least, I have my lemon twist. We're talking about a drink that was during the fascist era. They weren't manicuring lemon peels like I did here. They were just making peels. So I'm not gonna make this any fancier than I already have. I'm gonna just give this a nice little spin like that. And I'm gonna put it right there. Why not? And my friends, I'm about ready to drink history. Wow, wow. It's so good because this is why the masters of the past were really good at their craft. That cocktail, if this cocktail would have had 100% grappa in it, the grappa would have been a bully. But if you put less grappa in it, then the drink would not be boozy enough. So by blending the combination of the grappa and the cognac together, just hits home. And this drink is so good that I need to drink another one, or I need to try another sip. So good. If you liked this episode, please do go ahead and give me a like, because on Master Your Glass, we don't just talk about cocktails. We talk about traditions and the drinks that are tied to them. Thanks for watching.